A Midnight Calling, The Twilight Years, Poems from the Imagination of a Dreamer, written by M.R. Smith, narrated by M.R. Smith. A to Z. Alpha will always lead to the beginning. Beginning will always lead to the center. Center will always lead to the detour. Detour will always lead to the exit. Exit will always lead to the fun. Fun will always lead to the go. Go will always lead to the hide. Hide will always lead to the intelligence. Intelligence will always lead to the jokes. Jokes will always lead to the learning. Learning will always lead to the microscope. Microscope will always lead to the nothing. Nothing will always lead to the openness. Openness will always lead to the purpose. Purpose will always lead to the quiet. Quiet will always lead to the running. Running will always lead to the start. Start will always lead to the underneath. Underneath will always lead to the volume. Volume will always lead to the water. Water will always lead to the x-rays. X-rays will always lead to you. You will always lead to the zoo. Apple. Loud and crunchy, round and smooth, sweet tasting yet sour, red and yellow like a raging flame. Small and innocent, hard and hurtful, beautiful yet an eyesore, picked from birth like an autistic child. Always in bloom, flowers and seeds, endless cycle, reaching into the sky but always falling to the ground. Art. Art is a form of language which only the creator understands. Art is a drawing that never gets finished. Art is a picture waiting to be hung on the wall. Art can be expressed in poems, letters, ice, and sand. Art is a spirit that never dies. Art is a feeling that lurks in your heart. Art is a precious item like the earth, and if you destroy it, art will not be worth much. Athena. Oh, Athena, make my dreams come true. We are like the night and day, always opposite, but always seeing each other at the horizon. Oh, Athena, make my dreams come true. We are like the fire and water, always opposite, but always extinguishing each other. Oh, Athena, make my dreams come true. We are like the yin-yang symbol, always opposite, but always forever together as one. Beginning of the end. Nothing we come from. Demands of you are not known in this lifetime. Me, myself, and I only here for a moment. Joke? Is it all a joke? I wait for the end. Falling into its darkness. Obsession of physical things not needed. Sinister laughter from below. Angelic voices singing from above. Graves are where the flesh go. Tears coming down like a typhoon. Sorry for not being there. Sun setting over the horizon. Disappearance of my existence. Coming down. Now and forever covered. Morning dew shining. Up, up, and away on the heaven's birth ground. Simplistic and easy. Know what I mean? Long ago, before our time, thoughts of a long-gone memory, down into the abyss, hopefully convinced that it has come, sand as fine as the salty ocean, water splashing across our faces. Again it comes from above, 1, 2, 3, all together, and never giving up. That will be the end. Ignored I was. I will come again. Juices flow like waterfalls, approaching once again. Rain, snow, sleet coming down, me and you, finally at the end. Cycle of growth. Life. Birth. Screaming wet. Cold. Blurry vision. New images. Loud sounds. Lots of movement. Open spaces. Infant. Crying. Hungry. Can't move. New places. Bigger spaces. Clothes. Diapers. Child. Crawling. Walking. Running. New sounds. Talking. Singing. Reading. Learning. Preteen. School. Homework. Classes. Friends. Enemies. Fun. Realization. New knowledge. Teenager. Puberty. Dating. Love. Disappointment. Emotional struggle. New school. Picked on. Adult. License. Freedom. New world. Job. Alone. Lots of time. Everything seems small. Parent. Responsibility. Not time. Too much stuff. Money. Getting old. Senior citizen. No freedom. Can't do much. No money. Limited space. Want to be young. Death. Depression. The blood of my tears flow down my cheeks. The tingles run up my curved spine. The heartbreak of my heart widens deeply. The soul of my being craves non-loneliness. The echoes of a mind shatters with each thought. Oblivion awaits for thee. Darkness of despair follows. Suicidal urges come forth. Death is right there. Tomorrow is a new day, a second chance. Hope stirs once again. Happiness fills the body. The body quivers with a brand new anticipation. The new light sprints outwards onto forever. The butterflies of the stomach are free. The juices of life boils with explosiveness. The vision of happiness opens the breath of a new moment. Eternal struggle. Love is an eternal struggle between the mind, the heart, the soul. Temptation can lead one to cancel out the others. The rules of honor and commitment are easily broken. Images through the mind's eye differ from person to person. Taking advantage of someone is the fear of all who love. Shields are placed up instead of open-armed trust. Truth and honesty are hard to come by. Why can't we all just get along? Forever. The world spins again. Darkness consumes the sky above. Stars rise above the crest of the earth. The man on the moon smiles again. In a lifetime, how many times does this happen? Too many to count. The world spins again. The brightness of the sun lights the way. Warmth from the sun's breast consumes the air. The blue partnership of the sky is welcomed once more. In a lifetime, how many times does this happen? Too many to count. The world spins again. People scurry around their playground of building blocks. Tinker toys are all they play with. Food is a mere break between it all. In a lifetime, how many times does this happen? Too many to count. Instructions of writing. To write is to create. To create is to imagine. To imagine is to live. To live is to do this and that. But who knows when that happens? It comes and goes, striking at a moment's notice. Ideas, imagination, creation, seeing, thinking, writing, each have no rules, but all have boundaries, borderlines that keep it secure, mind quakes and tidal waves of information. To sit is to move. To move is to stare. To stare is to think. To think is to do this and that. But who knows when that happens? Action and reaction, attacking without warning. Poems, stories, letters, speeches, songs, cliches, each have no rules. Time measures its greatness. Time gives birth to legends. Brain farts and electrical explosions. What to do next? Pen, pencil, markers, lead, inks, paper, napkins, tissues, cardboard, typewriter, computer. Whatever you find, begin, start, go, commence. No matter what, don't stop. Let your mind wander. Think, create, write. Life. Upon the baby's birth, the baby's breath will be charming. It will be considered a priceless treasure to be cherished for all time. Upon the baby's puberty, the baby's breath will become garbage, be piled up like trash and thrown away at any time. Upon the baby's adulthood, the babies will try to get their charm back. It will fall upon despair and not be heard by other babies. So continues the change of experience leading from adult babies to babies for all eternity. Marbles. Have I lost my marbles? Not really. They're in a Coca-Cola bank, 2 feet tall, 3/4 full, safe and secure. Each one is a piece of art. Round, smooth, colorful. Played the game a couple times. Just looking at them fun enough. Couple hundred of them. 15 years worth. Every color of the rainbow. Regular size, large size, and in between. They look like a planet of people. Different designs, different colors. Packed together and not going anywhere. When released, they spread everywhere. Randomly going where they want. Some stop. Some roll on. Insignificant in the world. Stuck in the corner. Always paid attention to. Lightweight when alone, heavy when together. Not one alike. Lonely, yet crowded with doppelgangers. Are you a marble? My bedroom. Full of boxes filled with my things. Clothes scattered everywhere. Looks like a storage area. 2 heaters making it too warm. 2 open windows making it too cool. Together it feels like a nice summer day. With my TV and DVD player, with my computer and my books, they're my only entertainment. I sit in my air mattress. I write and read in comfort. I wait for the day to end. I hear the traffic go by. I hear the running water of a nearby stream. Life passes me by like them. Looking out the window, I see birds fly by. The blue sky of day, the starry night of evening. I feel trapped. My bedroom, my cell, my loneliness, my world. My bedroom, part 2. Less chaotic, more orderly. Cleaned up a bit, things more organized. No more storage room. Typical college student messy room. Videos, DVDs, books all on shelves. Looks great. Clothes still lying around. DVD, player, TV, and computer on a desk. a nice mini entertainment center. Added Xbox to it, more fun. Adds to the confusion of what to do next. Now sleeping on two mattresses, better on the back. Still watching life go by, like the running stream and the flying birds. Still lonely, no one to share my life with, my bedroom, my world. No tangents. My existence is an interstate, a long, wide road leading into the unknown future, the undiscovered country. I stroll, not walk through life. I never run. I can never see what lies ahead, not the horizon, nor the exit signs, until I changed. For a year, I went to an exit. The exit sign was of a heart. It said, "Come on down." The road was paved with temptations. It led me back to the interstate. Once again I stroll, weaving back and forth, from side to side. This is my life, no tangents. Pizza. Steamy pepperoni, gooey melted cheese, spicy tomato sauce. Thick, light brown crust, large or small, burning the top of my mouth, clearing my clogged nose from the spring's colds, filling the emptiness of my stomach. Just cheese or many type and toppings, fine with me. Cooked at 450 degrees, can't wait to 30 minutes. Excitement from being fulfilled, a job well done. Empty plate, no more. All that is left is pizza breath. Questions. When is it time to die? When the widows weep, or when the dogs sleep? When is it time to look up at the sky? When the bird stands, or when a boy is named Lance? When is it time to say goodbye? When the men drink beer, or when the lions sneer? When is it time to cook a pie? When the cake comes in a slice, or when life rolls its dice? When is it time to play? When the children leave, or when the skeptics believe? When is it time to finally stay? When the groundhog sees its shadow, or when the night skedaddles? When is it time to follow the way? When the signs say go, or when the turtles crawl slow? When is it time to be the person you want to be today? When the future comes calling, or when the sky comes falling? Rhymes. Humpty Dumpty sat upon his wall, where he met a giant who was much too tall. He heard that 3 little pigs were too fat, so they were eaten by the Cat in the Hat. Goldilocks and the Little Red Riding Hood walked by. They said they saw a boy with his thumb in a pie. A wolf came out of the neighboring woods. He was selling sheep wool coats with hoods. Humpty Dumpty asked him where he got the sheep. The wolf told him, to find out, you must go for a leap. So Humpty Dumpty leaped off his wall. The wolf then made fried eggs with pepper for y'all. Senses. Your natural scent swims through the air. It fills my nostrils with its tenderness. Your natural voice carries sweet music of happiness. It fills my ears with excitement. Your natural beauty vibrates everywhere. It fills my eyes with unforgettable images. Your natural skin touches me so gently. It fills my body with an endless supply of tingles. Your natural kisses erupt from your moist lips. It fills my heart with everlasting love. Sound. Deadly silence we sit, not knowing which sound would surface, waiting patiently to move, to stir. Teacher students as one, writing in journals in a time limit, pen scratching out notebooks, nose sniffing from spring colds. Deadly silence we sit, not knowing which sound would surface. T.P. 6th of May. I started my journey down a long and narrow road where sight and sound no longer apply, where the sense of touch is your only weapon. There is no turning back, no refunds, and no quitting. When you start, your life will never be the same. I have been down this road before, and I didn't like it. Now it's up to me again to find a lost relic. A relic as old as human life. A relic everyone has seen before. But why am I going after it? I don't know. He's on third, and I don't give a crap. Actually, I do, because it became missing from a sacred place. The universe of my life will collapse if it is not replaced back in that sacred place. My bathroom. I want my toilet paper. I need my toilet paper. And remember, don't squeeze the Charmin. The twilight years. The twilight years have come, shouting out the rest of tomorrow. Faster it approaches, an unknown distance traveled. Life goes down the drain, like the fading sun. Birth and rebirth, always in the soul. The twilight years have come. Be prepared. When is it over? Voices echo through my head, like a blade cutting deeply. From here to there, always present. Prayers are no good. Head raised listening, like a flame reaching skyward, handing me this and that. Pain is here, but not harmful. Stars blocking my vision, like a roadblock of cars. Out in the open it comes, wondering, when will it end? Writer's block. Welcome to the writer's block. It lies at the corner of boredom and nothingness in the middle of everywhere. When you come crashing to it, or come seeping into it, or come walking into it, there is usually no coming back. You become dead to your chosen reality. Where is your creativity now? So just welcome the slumber of it, welcome the silence of it, welcome the distraction of it. The desire of the past disappears. The pen does not become mightier than the sword. What does control the pen? The mind, the heart, the hand? What happened at the moment you lost it? Did you realize you lost it? Did you know you have succumbed to that which is only seen in the darkest abyss? While you are here, standing at the corner, recovering from the shock, you think, what will I do next? Subscribe to the library of blank pages? Rent an apartment of empty thoughts? Watch the movie the lights are on but nobody's home? Or do you wait for the moment to release you? That moment that is in the future. It's coming now. It's here. It's happening. Oops, there it goes. It's gone. Now it's in the past. Too bad. Your chance just drove by a neon-colored Dodge Viper. You choke on the leftover fumes of a chance long gone. Only the slightest glimpse was caught. There was no time to stay in the middle of the road stopping it. There was no time to stick out your thumb to slow it. There was no time to wink at it. There was no time to throw a kiss at it. There was no time to show your legs at it. There was no time to flex your muscles at it. Time flies slowly here at the corner. Do you have enough money for the meter? It is expensive doing nothing. To be babysat by boredom? To have Big Brother of Oblivion watching? Feeling trapped now? Isolated? A little depressed? Try looking in the windows of others. What do you see? A reflection looking back? A fuzzy mosaic image of alien objects? A clear movie of heaven out of reach? But lo and behold, it comes, sneaking here and there, weaving back and forth, playing hide and seek. Look closer. It's hideous and grotesque, hairy and smelly. Are those flies of freedom surrounding it, or carnivorous moths come to dine? Pull your 5-cent comic book page bought x-ray glasses out. Look inside it. What do you see? A blessing in disguise? A butterfly morphing inside its cocoon? A baby waiting to be born? A jack-in-the-box? A guy named Prince Albert waiting his can to be let out? A cure for the most common disease? Can you wait patiently for it to arrive? Do you have enough change to rent your spot? But lo and behold again, a miracle happens. A cab with its on-duty lights blazing drives up. Now what do? Skedaddle in the cab or stand and wait? Decide. Now or the coming, dock or the floating, sun or the moonlighting? Decide. What's it going to be? The cab doors opens. It's seducing you. It's comforting you. You look at the other thing. It gives no signs. It gives no clues. But it smiles with rotting, worm-eaten, brown teeth, with cold blue eyes, lonely and empty. Your body moves before your mind. A suicide run into the back seat of the brand new shiny cushion leather back seat belonging to the cab. Your throne accomplishment, your victory of achievement. As it drives off, you look out the window. A wham-bam, thank you ma'am, of fuzzy images streak by. Then it stops. Get out and see what your prize is. A new story, a new poem, a new drawing, a new thought. How about a new idea? Nope. Just you standing at the corner of boredom and nothingness within the middle of everywhere at the writer's block. So pay the meter again, and pay the meter for the cast-off skin, the split cocoon, the shedding of hair from the grotesque and hideous, hairy and smelly thing of the past. You missed its coming. You threw it away. You knew what it was. So have a seat, twiddle your thumbs, and take a leap of faith. Wait patiently, and don't rush it. There will always be another chance to relive that which has abandoned you, that left you with writer's block.